What's up everybody, hello and welcome back. Day 25 is upon us and we have 2 more days before the first temperature drop happens, and that will bring us then to frost levels. So I don't know if the temperature goes up again after this or if we will see eternal snow from now on then. I have no idea right now. I only know that we need to prepare more things. So right now we have only one charcoal kiln that is producing for us, but I know we do need a second one, and let's do that. Let's build a second charcoal kiln here right away, just where we have the first one here already. So yeah, over here probably is a good idea. So we have those two then here, and we can still have a few more tents here, and then I will have to move my town over here more, you know, spread it over here, and then probably going up here too. Right now a second charcoal kiln is all we need. We do have already 2 reloading stations now working here. I will expand their working hours now on all of them. That's the important one. And after this, well, let's just hope that we are producing enough. And of course we can also still upgrade the docks one more time. That's quite nice. Now let's have a look at site 120. At the workers camp we still have the quest here for the survivors. Runaway workers. The workers tell us about site 120, where they toiled in inhuman conditions under the slave driving boss. We already had that, so we still need to decide the fate of them. And we still have to decide if we want to let them into our camp, and in this case we leave them. We'll leave them to their fate, and we go to the site because they killed all the engineers at site 120, and it's just no excuse to kill so many people there, especially when we create here something that could ensure the safety and survival of thousands of people potentially. So nope, we're definitely not helping those workers there. Doesn't matter who's responsible or who not. And here we can upgrade the fisher docks now, both of them, so they produce a bit more for us, hopefully. And what I just see now is that at this gathering post we produce 4.4 steel, and the reloading station produces 8 per hour, so it's like twice as much almost on the reloading station. Site 120 workers, although your search for survivors from Site 120 was unsuccessful, we appreciate the effort. We probably will never know what happened, although we strongly suspect some sort of syndicalist conspiracy. According to reports from all over the globe, the cooling shows no sign of slowing down with the other generator project scrapped. Your site is now Liverpool's last hope if the evacuation becomes necessary. Right, that's that. And we do need a second reloading station here then too. Let's have a look at my research. Finer mesh, so raising the efficiency of the fishing harbors by 10%. I do like the idea of that. So let's also raise the efficiency of them even one more time. We probably should have done it by nightfall though, but well, who knows. Now here, charcoal kiln number 2 is up and running now, so let's also assign 10 workers for it. And the fishing harbor has been... the fishing spot has been depleted, so we need to find something new. There's a collapsed mine over here. Let's go there and see what's there. We can see some industrial buildings there, no smoke or other signs of activity. Right, so that's not something we want to do, but perhaps there is something interesting. I hope my strategy here is right, you know, that we have now. The reloading stations are producing 40 wood per hour. How much is that now minus the charcoal kiln? So now we're producing a lot of coal, as we can see. And wood is... yeah, we still have around 200 wood per day at the moment, which is not the best. So let's reduce the charcoal kilns there. Just a bit. We can afford it for the moment. It will not kill our coal production that much. Wandering Hands. A female worker suspected of stealing factory supplies complains that an overseer subjected her to a thorough body search. Funny how men or older ladies are never suspect. She says, "This is untrue. We check everyone who's reported," replies the overseer. There's no middle ground here, it seems. I have to side with the worker or side with the overseer, and you can't just... yeah, I don't know. There's no proof, so I will side with the overseer in this case. Discontent will rise a bit. And I know, the discontent is just a small one, you know. I definitely know there's a mechanic in the background right now, figuring out what consequences await me in the future with that. So with all those little decisions, I know there's always a consequence coming up later again. But yeah, we sided with the overseer now. That should be that. Now, what do we get? 10 structural profiles. We are building more of those steel composites. We do need so many of them. And also structural profiles. We also do need lots of them. Because we do need to build 2 support frames. So that's 50 structural profiles that we need. And the core, that's 25 steel composites. So we are pretty close to that as well. But we are only 1 day ahead of schedule. So we should probably start with the first supporting frame there. So people can work on that on the next day, not now. Transport has arrived, very good. So that means we can now have another reloading station here on the steel. And let's get rid of the gathering posts. We don't need them anymore now. Because both piles here are now being used for the reloading stations. So we can save some workforce there as well. And produce more. I could use 6 structural profiles. Oh no, supercharged, right? That's what I wanted. Steam exchanges. We have 16 Steam exchanges and we don't need them for anything else. So I will probably boost the production there a bit. Let's see what we can also do. Resources. Advanced stocks for a third. Yeah, a third pile. Or we could improve the safety. Yep. Safety improvements on the foundry, let's do that. Because we don't have that yet, right? Oh yeah, we can do it one more time then. That's because it's harmful here, but unhealthy here at the other ones. Unhealthy is still better. And they have returned with 10 structural profiles. And yeah, they can continue to the nesting place. We can afford having 2 teams here right now. Oh boy, the cold is coming. Let's have 10 more now on the steel here. So we have now 2 reloading stations for steel and 2 for wood. And that's 200 steel per day. We do need a third one though, I'm pretty sure. So we should also upgrade then soon to the, I think, advanced stocks. Yeah. And how's the food looking? Right, 160 raw food per fishing harbor. And that nets us a nice profit here, so we can have quite a lot more survivors. And you're totally right when you mentioned that the frost could potentially damage our fishing docks. No idea what to do then, to be honest. Because those guys here, they're not good enough. Those transporters here, they only deliver like 80 per day. Collapsed mine was nothing. There's lost crates over there. Let's go for that. And mountain pass quite far away. Okay, day 26 and no other temperature adjustment will happen after this. So I think we are at 0 then, permanently. Is there still something else that I could do? Oh, prosthesis shipments. Oh, that's very good. Okay, we have a choice now. Do we want to have prosthesis here, like this one, so we could order them and then our amputees can work again? Or do we want to send the amputees back home? That's an interesting one. Let's use the prosthesis so we can use those workers again. Because they're still here, you know, we can still do that. And I think we can order them here now. Yep, there it is. We do need 9. And yeah, we can actually afford that. Let's order the 9. Let's do that. So we have 9 more workers then ready again. And we do need them on the working sites here. Soon. Steel composites. 3 more. Then we should have all of them. And I think we can already go for the next support frame. Right? And we can now also go for... Oh no, yeah, core. That's still something that's waiting. Very good. So gases is down now. We can use the safety procedures here. And now some 28 workers can work on the support frame here. And we're only 18 hours now ahead of schedule. 17. Not that far anymore. We don't need to have these 17 workers though on the machine shop. And let's reassign them here to the support frame number 2. Where it's unhealthy, but it's still fine. And we can boost it with the supercharge there. And I'm going to use that on both of them. Saves us a bit of time again. While they work on this one here now. And I think it needs to be ready then when the real cold happens. So it seems to me it's a quite long scenario so far, right? I do love it. Surviving this one here. I can't wait for the extreme difficulty then. That's going to be interesting for sure. Profile. Let's have 5 more profiles here. And steel composite. Let's build the core. There's the core now. Look at that. Marvelous. Absolutely beautiful there. And of course this needs also quite some workers again, and we can have them from the foundry. And also let's get 5 more from the profiles manufacturer. Let's use them here. Safety procedures on. And no, let's leave the supercharge off for now. And they can work on that now. So we got quite a lot of workers here now at the site. And this is looking amazing. Beautiful. What a beautiful game. Now upgraded docks. They're working very good. And yeah, quite a lot of steel and wood is coming in here. Also our coal is going up. And safety improvements too will be researched now. Very good. And let's go right with the advanced docks. To have the third one. On day 26. The toxic gases, oh my goodness, they're going up again. So we have to stop working on the next day. Lost crates. Finders keepers. Inspecting the crates, we found some steam exchangers and steel composites. These valuable resources must have been destined for the winter home construction site, but it seems they got mislaid. Fell off a trailer or something. Oh no, this is something with consequences again. So either take them, or they're not ours to take. The owners could be looking for these crates. Steam exchanges and steel composites, these valuable resources, they're not ours to take. I mean, we can still construct quite a lot of them, right? Let's continue. Oh boy. Stolen chemicals. Sir, a large amount of benzol, a flammable solvent, was stolen from the stores. Overseers want to look for it in the workers' quarters. Maybe someone took it to keep warm at night. I sure hope so. The head overseer looks worried, but benzol is commonly used to fashion firebombs. I will sleep easier if we find it. Do we have your permission to search the worker quarters? Yes, do it. I know. The workers will not be happy about that. Damn it, you have no rights and you can't treat us all like criminals. I know. Perhaps we should have some hearty meals, right? To keep them a bit happier there. And let's also have an evening service. Fire danger. Sir, a small fire broke out in the unfinished core. We managed to put it out before it spread, but this is bound to happen again if we do not improve the work safety. Additionally, we can build fire dampers inside the structure to limit the scale of any potential fires and the damage. They come 5 steel composites. Remind me later, we do need 5 steel composites for that. And we can afford that. Where do I get those workers for it though? Let's get them from here real quick. Alright. And also those guys there. So now they're working on that. They will not be able to finish it today though. But tomorrow then. Nesting place, there's nothing. Lake full of fish. Well, that sounds promising. Beautiful. Now, day 26 is over. The temperature drop is imminent. Next day we'll have it. Next day it happens. We also get the prosthesis this night, so we do have the 9 of them and 9 more additional workers for that. 2000 coal is good. Food is so perfect right now. Totally full there. That's good to see. And oh, advanced stocks have not been researched yet, so we still need to wait there a bit. So let's wait it out. Day 27. We are 3 days ahead of schedule, so we can afford a day off if the toxic gases are so high. And cargo convoy, are these yours? It appears that the convoy is heading for Winterhome. That's a long way from here. They are carrying parts crucial for the proper operation of Winterhome's generator. It seems that they lost several crates on the way. Without them, the construction of that generator might be compromised. Let's tell them. Alright, and you know what Winterhome is, right? So Winterhome is the other scenario that we can play in Frostpunk, and it's a doomed city. So something bad is going to happen in Winterhome during the Ice Age, during the frost. So that's another scenario that I'm definitely going to play on my channel too, because this game deserves all the coverage it can get. Transport arrived, 9 prosthesis. How can we use them now? We do have them. No idea how we can use them now. They should be at the cows, right? Mark all, select. Nope, I can't. Oh, we lost a lot of motivation there right now. Even though I do have the hearty food. Hearty meal enabled. Okay, it seems like they're going there automatically anyway, because we just lost 1 here. And there's the frost coming. We are at 0 degrees now, and as you can see, it's snowing. It's starting to snow now. The first snow. On this morning, the camp wakes up to the sight of dancing white flakes. The first snow came much sooner than anyone expected, and although it melts soon, the mood remains depressed. People shuffle through the mist, the falling snow muffling their voices and turning them pale like ghosts. Someone curses under their breath. This is the last thing we needed. Working in such cold is going to be a drag. This nasty surprise heralds an unnaturally early winter, but nobody feels like talking about it. Motivation will fall. Alright. Let's continue. Advanced supercharge. Infirmary checklists. Additional forage, that might be good. Yeah, I don't see anything else here though. Resource depot upgrade, that's good. 50% more storage on the resource depots without building anything new. And advanced stocks. Let's upgrade those stocks here. Lake full of fish, and yes, let's set up camp here. So that's another camp now, providing us with some additional raw food. How's it looking in the tents? It's still comfortable, warm. That's good. And the amputees are actually taking those prostheses, so it's going down here from 9 to 7 now. And today we actually have it on unhealthy, so we can still work. That's right. Off with the gloves. Sir, a group of senior overseers is here to talk to you about dealing with worker protests. Lives depend on us finishing the generator on time, yet the workers keep striking. Why are you putting up with this? We have the guns. Just give us an order and we'll put a swift end to all this. Tomfoolery. No, I don't do that. Let's negotiate and we can appease with them, you know, with the 50 food rations. So it's fine. As long as we do that, we can afford it and nothing bad happens. No one dies. We haven't lost anyone yet, by the way, so that's also pretty cool. We're right safe here at the moment. And can we order something? No, 1 steam core, that's not enough. And the next temperature drop is over here. In 4 more days, we are going for the minus then. Right, the core is working again, right? I think so, yes. Looks good. And we can use the protective structures here to increase it at least there. Yeah. Very good. Resource depot is upgraded, so now we have way more storage on all the resources. That's important. Faster reloading. Docks will be 10% more efficient. Optimized protection. Let's go with that. I'm pretty sure we'll have to use that more often in the future. And let's get 20 more workers, right? We do need them. I order them. Back in business, a beaming worker approaches you, walking stiffly on a newly fitted prosthesis you had shipped from the homeland for him. I just wanted to thank you. I was slowly going mad, working in the care house for half pay. Now I'm back in business. Motivation rises and, yep, it pushes us to 30% again. Very good. And here, because more people are coming, let's have a bathhouse. Right, and then some tents around it. Beautiful. Now those tents over here, they're working and well, it takes a bit of time, but before they arrive in 22 hours, that's enough time there. Advanced docks are now working, so we do have now 3 piles. There's the third one. There's the third one. That means 2 more reloading stations that we can afford. Fire dampers, so we now have enough resources to build the fire dampers in the core, which will limit the damage if a fire breaks out. And let's build them. That's exactly why I built them. Very good. And let's use those workers to continue with the building here. And it seems like we finished the first one. First construction site here. 5 days ahead right now. Very good. Just look at that beautiful core there in the middle. Marvelous technology. This one will produce a lot of heat. What happened to my motivation there right now? Why did I lose so much of it? Just because it's snowing a bit. No idea. We have a reloading station. What I want to do is, though, having to use my last steam core on another ventilation plant. Alright, so we do that here. This will improve the work safety here by +1. So right now it's looking at unhealthy. I want to increase that again to keep the sick down and the motivation high. That of course will mean that we just produce a bit more coal, or consume a bit more coal then, that we need to produce. The beginning of the end. Change of plans. Sir, a telegram from London. We're going to be cut off. The frost is coming sooner than expected. Royal Meteorological Society warns that the sea will freeze in 12 days, stopping all navigation and fishing. We will cease all shipments in 10 days. Start stockpiling materials and food. The evacuation by an icebreaker is planned in 18 days. It is imperative that you complete the generator by then. Good luck. Temperature will fall drastically. Deliveries will end on day 37. You must finish the generator by day 45. Alrighty, and there is one of the questions solved now. Can we use the fishing docks forever? No, we can't. Soon the water will freeze. And then it's the end of fishing for us. And boy, do we need to have lots of food by then. So from now on, I'm going to have standard meal only We need to stockpile more food. Very important. Let's go for resource depot. Two more here just for the food. That we need to build over here. And more tents are coming up. Now also the deliveries will stop soon. So that means hopefully we have another limit here for at least 2 more steam cores. Because we do need them for the reloading stations. Without them, we do have a problem. We need more wood especially. But we still have a bit of time. It's not the end of the world right away. Preparing for the cold. Sir, the coming cold threw everyone off guard. If the forecasts are true, it will make finishing construction that much more difficult. Crew working on technology started thinking about ways we could at least somewhat mitigate the coming cold. If you want to, some ideas could be developed into solutions per your request. Show me. And oh, this is cool. We have new technology. Heat is coming up. We have now the heaters, healthcare insulation, and braziers. Burns coal. That was too expected somehow, but not that we get a whole new tree here for the heat. Very interesting. Alrighty. Day 27 is at an end. It's getting more tense now. Stay tuned.